Seriously? Like, seriously. Guess who's back? Hey guys, it has been 8 long months. And why do you always have to make everything about you, Adobo? Like I was saying, it's been 8 months since I have posted anything of substance. And as you can see, there's so much about me that has changed. Wow. But if you follow me on Instagram, then you already know what to expect. There has been a lot of ups and downs, and I was talking to a rapper friend of mine that I met at the studio where I record my podcast. And he was like, bitch, I've watched your stuff. Get out there and make more content. That plus there were constantly, messages being sent to me saying, hey girl, where are you?
Where are you, Marquita?
Marquita, where are you?
So are you gonna drop anything new, or where are you? I am going to try to get as much information out as possible. Like I was saying, in the past 8 months, almost a year, I have been doing so much. I have been living my life more freely, doing things that make me happy, trying to get comfortable with myself, and I have been taking risks. I have been taking leaps. I have been taking bounds. Anything that I put in my brain, I might want to do that. I start telling myself, oh no, bitch, you can do it, and you will do it. And fuck what anybody has to say. Y'all know I have a podcast. A Couple of Jones podcast. Ew. And if you don't know what a joint is, it is a person, place, thing, or event. So it's a Philly thing, and I wanted to pay homage to my city, born and raised, and every time I move somewhere else, I always seem to come back home. I had a different co-host, but I don't know. My current co-host keeps calling me Destiny's Child because I replaced my co-host. She needed to go. It didn't matter. But I do have a new co-host, and we're on everything. We're on Spreaker, SoundCloud, iTunes, iHeartRadio. We're literally everywhere. And I know you guys have probably seen a couple of posts that I put up. We are... What? You want... What? What'd you say? You produced a podcast? Oh, you do, huh? He just wants my attention like a big baby. Anyway, we're everywhere, and we work very, very hard on it. And it's so crazy because the reason why I'm here recording this video is because there was a rapper that I met in the studio, and I have been making connections that's insane. I met this rapper in the studio, and the producers that he work with a lot of big names, from Lil Uzi, G Herbo. They've worked with classic Philly people like State Property, and the owner of the studio, he's actually the son of producing duo Gamble and Huff. If you've never heard of Gamble and Huff, they did everybody from producing music for Jackson 5, Aretha Franklin, the OGs, all the big names from back in the day. They started Philadelphia Records, which turned into Epic Records. And so I had the opportunity and the honor to start having my podcast produced by people that really make hits. The producer, Mike Jones, that is right above me. And it's not the who, Mike Jones, who. No, not that Mike Jones. This is a producer, for Mike Jones from Philly. He is such a powerhouse. He's done stuff for Empire. His music has been in movies, and Power, the TV show Power. I just wow, this is amazing for me to have this opportunity. Another big opportunity is my co-host that I do the podcast with young Miko, as she calls herself. She's a clothing designer. And not only is she a clothing designer, but like she makes connections. These pink lips, who is Iris Barbie Bonner. She dresses everybody from Cardi B, Mary J. Blige, like so many different people. Models, I'm just like drawing blanks right now. Models, so like she has connections with her, as well as Misa Hilton. Now, Misa Hilton is Diddy's ex-girl, who is Justin Combs' mom. And like she hits Miko up all the time because she's a celebrity stylist. And I'm just like, bitch, what? What? I was sitting with Little Mop Top, who is like, he's such a creative person. And I was telling him, like, how do you keep everything balanced? And he was like, honestly, you know, like, I don't have balance, but I'm still out here working for what I believe in. And I was like, damn, if that's not some real shit. So it's not that I have to find balance, it's just that I can't stop. You know, I just can't stop. One of the biggest reasons why I have been MIA lately is because I have also been working on my plus size lingerie line, Black Lace and Leather. And I have a business partner, Nikki. When I say, like, Nikki is one of the dopest females I ever met in my life. She is like so dope, and she's so outspoken, and she's so fucking comfortable. She's pretty as all hell, but god damn, that bitch is comfortable. And like, I love it. I live for it. She's actually been able to help me break out of my shell more and more lately. But I met Nikki, and you know, I was just in awe, like, wow. So I was talking to another one of my friends, and I was telling her how, like, I have things that I walk around my apartment in, and it just kind of like makes me feel sexy. Like, there's nobody else here. I live alone, but like, it makes me feel good to walk around in certain things. And she was just like nightgowns and lingerie, and I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, I've never had lingerie before, and I was like, bitch, what? You ain't never had lingerie before. And then I started asking around more, and I found out that a lot of women my size or larger, even a little bit smaller, they've never had lingerie before. So that's how I got the idea. More importantly, a lot of these lingerie companies out here, they are for smaller women, and then they include larger women. But it don't like always like add up. So there has to be a tone set in our society that says just because I'm a certain weight, it doesn't mean I'm a certain shape or I'm a certain size. And you know, like, we're all built differently. And that's what I wanted to speak to. I wanted to speak to the fact that there are a lot of us out there that want this, and we can't go anywhere to find it because, you know, like, these mainstream places, they don't offer for us, or they offer in our sizes, well, which supposed to be our sizes, and it doesn't fit correctly and all this other stuff. So Black Lace and Leather actually drops this fall. It's going to be online, and so far we have done 2 photo shoots. We have done 1 boudoir shoot, and we have done a product shoot. The product shoot is basically for our online store, and it's just me and Nikki. We literally, are you done? Me and Nikki model everything. And a lot of people were just like, well, why didn't you just hire models? It's because I'm standing behind what I'm selling. This is my product, and I want people to see, like, if I'm the size that I am and I can wear it, bitch, okay, yeah. Get your ass out there and buy what you want and flaunt it because it's yours. And, you know, just feel good when you do it. So that's the reason why we're modeling ourselves. But we also have another photo shoot coming up with this dope ass Philly photographer. She's a boudoir photographer. That's what she specializes in. And she was just like, you know, I love what you're doing, and I want to support. I want to support. And she's just like, let me shoot you guys 100% free. Aww. And, you know, like, I want to be a part of this. And I'm like, oh. She said that she was going to tell her clients about us. So like, if they're looking, because we're giving her free pieces, because she has stuff, you know, if her clients don't know what they want to bring, she has stuff that they can wear. So I was just like, oh girl, you about to be the first one to get some black lace and leather. yeah. How about that one? So I don't know. I'm really, really excited because like I'm shooting for the moon. You know, guys, like, you don't understand, for the first time in a long time, it feels like everything is coming together. And it's coming together the way that it's supposed to come together. So, and I know that the one thing that a lot of people always ask me when I get on live and stuff like that, they always say, did you get a divorce? So I did a live video last year. Not only did I get a divorce, but I am in a relationship. And I'm not really going to talk too much about that. My chapter with April has closed, and I have already begun a new chapter. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to explore a new chapter. One thing that I always wanted to do was have kids, and so right now I'm looking into donors. And, there were a couple of potentials, but I want this to be just right. And, you know, like, why can't I have it all? Why can't I conquer the world? Why can't I be 100% rounded and 100% happy? You know, why can't I have that unlimited happiness that people say is real? And for me, it's like, I'm speaking all these great things out into the universe. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting them out there, and you know, I'm creating what I want. I'm creating this force field around me, full of positivity. Now, don't get me wrong, Neil. I will go the fuck off on somebody like that. I will go off, but I have just been, you know, trying to live my best life. I've been traveling more. And now I'm starting to push the boundaries of traveling. I've been had my passport, so now I'm like, you know what? I bitch want to go to Greece. I make the money to do it. Now I got my own business. I got a podcast. Let's go to Greece. I just came back from a vacation. Now I'm planning the next one. My homegirl wanted to go to she wanted to go to Vegas. The only reason why I'm not going to Vegas is because me and my friends are renting a cabin down in Virginia. So, like, you know, I'm just like, fuck it, do it all. Just fuck it, do it all. So, I'm happy about that, but I'm going to start doing more content, and I'm going to start posting more, and I'm just going to talk about whatever the fuck is on my mind, when it's on my mind, and how I feel, and, you know, if people want to listen, hear me out. So, I think I'm going to get on Instagram Live now. If y'all don't already follow me on Instagram, you guys that is a loud ass motorcycle. I know y'all can hear that shit. That shit is loud as fuck. But if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, Mix the Butterfly. You guys can also follow the podcast on Instagram. It's called Couple Jones Podcast. All the information is already in my shit on Instagram, and I'll put it below, and the info. God, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm kind of forgetting how to do it. It's like weird, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh, who gives a fuck? Like, comment, subscribe, share. All the information, all my tags, all my pages, all my businesses will be in the info box below this video. And I'll see you guys soon.